What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? It's another episode of Manifesting Stardom. Today we're doing meal prepping again. Y'all know this is probably my third episode that I've done this exact same meal prep. But so what? I found something that I think I like, and who knows which video you will watch. You may watch this one, you may watch the other one. So I decided to take it up, and I'm going to do. I typically do the 93% fat-free ground turkey, but today I'm going to do 99% fat-free ground turkey. So I know this is probably going to need a lot more seasoning. It'll probably need to be cooked a little differently. So I'm gonna do my best. So I got that. Y'all know I got my spinach and broccoli. I got my white rice. I got my peppers. This is my broccoli. Got my onions, my seasons, and my tomatoes. So we just gotta get it popping, man. Cause gotta get this body right, man. Gotta get the abs. The abs ain't even really there. So I'm working on it. But yeah, so let's get started. Oh, and I'm gonna do white rice. So the first thing I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start cutting up the onions, the peppers, and the onions and the peppers, and that way I'll be able to start cooking the ground turkey and let it all cook together, because I will need this to be as seasoned as possible, because they say like that should be nasty. So we're starting off with cutting these peppers. I just, this recipe for me is very freestyle. It's just something that I found that I like, something that is going to help me get the body that I want, to be the artist that I am, that I see myself as. And so first thing you want to do is cut this root or stalk or whatever out, and you just cut these joints up. I ain't got no special technique. I don't cut like how people that's chefs cut. I just cut the shit up. And small, if you like them to be diced in really, really little pieces, do that. If you like them to be, a little chunky, whatever, do it. But it does add flavor. And when we're meal prepping, you gotta realize that these seasonings are gonna sit in this food. So day after day, as the food sits, these peppers and the onions are really gonna savor in your meal. So cutting them, nothing crazy. All right. And then I don't know, I just be trying to cut these joints my own little way, you feel me? Get a little closer so you can see. That's the other thing I hate. I feel like I'll be dirtying up my camera because I'm always want y'all to see good angles and stuff. So just do what you can, bro. Just do what you can, bro. Like, cut how you cut. I don't know. I don't mind cut up a little bit more, so I'm just chopping that up. Chopping that head. I guess that's enough. And let me pour some oil in the pan, or now I'll just put this in the pan. And this is the other one. Oh, almost cut my finger off. Cut this out again. Bam. Cut it your own little way. On cooking shows, they be making sure they talk while they doing it so it don't seem as boring. But I don't have nothing to say. I'm just cutting this shit up. Cool. Put my peppers in. Alright. And then I'm gonna cut this onion up. I thought I had some onions. You know how you buy onions and they sit in your refrigerator forever until they go bad. So I didn't buy onions because I thought I had some, but these are kind of the only two that I could find that were not bad or rotten. So, or I decided to use 2 because they're kind of small. So I'm just cut this up as well. 2 also. And all right, I got my onions. Woo! Eyes is burning. But I got my onions cut up. And I'm gonna pour them in the pan now. So it looks like a lot of onions, but once you see how much ground turkey I got, it's not that much. So we have our peppers, our onions, and now I'm gonna add the ground turkey. So now we add in the ground turkey, right? I got 1.3 pounds of ground turkey. I don't know why I keep doing that, like I gotta rinse it off. I don't gotta rinse the turkey off. Or do y'all rinse your turkey off? I don't think y'all, you need to pull the rinse the turkey off, right? Sorry, I'm trying to get y'all to see me. So, yeah, I got this ground turkey. Let me turn on my sink so I can wash my hands when I need to. Y'all hear me good? Cool. Turn on my sink because I'm gonna need to wash my hands after this. I never put no vegetable oil. Let me just put some oil in this hoe so that it don't just start burning. Now I know I should have did this before, so I don't want to hear y'all mouth. I get it. And I'm actually turning it on now too. So that it does not burn. So I'm gonna add this ground turkey. Now my last batch, it kind of took a long time to cook. I guess because I had so much in it at once. But you know, I ain't feel like cooking one pack and then going like, listen, I'm gonna cook it all at once, and we're gonna go from there. So I don't want to overcook it. I know with this being the 99% lean, it can be a little, they said it can get rubbery, stuff like that. But so let me wash my hands. All right, now y'all know I got all the black people seasonings. We got some garlic powder. We're gonna kill it with the garlic powder. We need mad garlic powder. Especially because they telling me that it don't have no flavor. So I'm gonna overdo it with the garlic powder. Even though I got onions, we still gonna use some onion powder because as a black person, you need garlic powder and onion powder. That's just how we roll, right? Y'all probably like, damn, he overdoing it. I'm gonna do some seasoning salt. Not too much. Then I'm gonna do some pepper. Definitely not too much pepper. I'm gonna put a little parsley in there. I don't know. Look, listen. I don't know what to tell you. I'm trying to figure this out. I just want abs. You feel me? So I'm just trying to figure it out. No judgments, all right? So it ain't even hot yet, but once it start cooking, I'll stir it in a little more. Right now, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to add the diced tomatoes that I was telling you about. We're gonna add them. I feel like I should put a little more garlic in there. A little more. Cause like, bro, this nasty, bro. I bought so much. Like, it gotta be good. It gotta be good. So I'm using my can opener to open my tomatoes. And like I told y'all, the tomatoes, I try to just scoop the tomatoes out with a spoon. And the juice will inevitably be added to the ground turkey. But I try to, I try to get the least amount of, you know, juice from the tomatoes. So I'm gonna scoop it out with my spoon. Any other time I'll take a big old a tablespoon and do it, but I could just get a spoon with a drain on it. I'm just gonna put all of these tomatoes in here. Honestly, you can't have too many tomatoes if you ask me. I personally love the taste of tomatoes, stewed tomatoes. I like tomato soup. Not crazy about it on burgers and stuff like that, but I do like tomatoes, so. Duh, I was lit, bro. See, that's why the more you do something, the better you get at it. And this is my specialty, man. Let me drain the rest out real quick. There we go. Bam. Bam. I'm gonna do this last one. Look like a lot, and I might have overdid it. I don't know, but I'm gonna find out. But I feel like when they tell you that the ground turkey, it doesn't hold a lot of seasoning, it gets rubbery, it doesn't taste as good. You need as much stuff on this joint as possible. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Let me drain this joint, and I'm gonna just try my best to just mix this up, stir this up. I don't know, yo. What y'all think? It do be banging though. It do be banging, but I just have never, I've never did the 99% lean. So hopefully I ain't just waste all this money. And hopefully I really, really like it, you know? Feel like maybe I should put a little more olive oil in it just so it don't cook too fast or it don't burn. I don't know. What y'all think? I'm gonna put a little more olive oil in there for the sake of the pan. This is not a cooking show where you learn how to cook from me, all right? This is me just showing y'all what the hell I do. You feel me? I don't want to hear that. Ain't even how you. That's too much. I don't want to hear it. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna just sit this here, and I probably should turn it down a little bit and just let it cook. You know, I don't want it to be too whatever. So I'm gonna let this cook for this 5. I don't know. What y'all think? 15 to 20 minutes, maybe. I'll turn it down a little bit. I should have did it in the crock pot. That should probably be fire. All right, y'all know how I am about my rice. I do regular old minute white rice. It ain't nothing special, ain't nothing crazy. I don't even do the name brand white rice, baby. Listen, put this rice in here. I think this time I ain't have it all measured out perfectly. I think I'm gonna start with 6 cups of rice. And then I'm gonna just see what that give me. And I'm gonna go from there. You feel me? And if you don't know how to make white rice, I'm the man. I mean, I'm minute rice. I'm your guy, bro. I'm your guy. So we're gonna do 6 cups of water. You want the water to be turned into a boil. Or once the water boils, you pour in your 6 cups of rice. All right. So we're gonna sit that there. But while we're doing that, I'm going to make my spinach. Get the spinach popping. All right. Typically just rinse my spinach out, like rinse it in my hand and then put it on the pot, but I just had a bright idea. I could use a strainer. Like what? Brilliant. I'm gonna just pour the spinach in here. Now I bought the spinach that day that I did the last episode, which is a minute ago. So the spinach is probably a bit wilted, but is what it is. I'll do this bag, rinse this off. Rinse the spinach. Right. All right. Let it drain off pretty good. Now let me add some olive oil to my pan that is burning right now. Because burning and such. And once I put this daggone spinach in there, it's gonna go crazy because the spinach is wet. So I'm probably about to see something crazy. Let me turn the pan off, let it cool down a little bit. But so we're going to, can y'all see me? Cool. So, now that's cooking. It ain't even on, but that's how hot the grease was, the oil was. Rinse another thing of spinach. We all know spinach cooks down to nothing. So, rinse it out. Try to hurry up before the other batch is cooked. And I'm gonna just cook this down. And I'm gonna add all my black people seasonings. Same way. I don't got a bunch of seasonings. You feel me? It's real simple with me. It's real simple. It's real simple, you know what I mean? Just now, I don't know. I always end up making my spinach too salty. So I'm gonna try to really go light on the salt. Cause it has been a little salty lately. But yeah. Now watch it be all bland because I just put this little ass bit of salt on it. Cool. I know how to use a spatula. And you know this cooks down to nothing, y'all. So, oh, I turned it off, so that's why I didn't really cook it. But good thing I did turn it off. It would have been done already. Try not to spill it. And this big pot is taking over some of this burner as well. So as you can see, the spinach, it didn't do so bad. I probably could get a few Johns, maybe 6 or 7 Johns. Meal prep containers filled with this, but spinach is basically done. So what I'll do is, I'll do about 2 ounces of spinach because I'll be stretching it. But this time I'll probably do like 3 ounces per container. Just, you know, to add to the greenery, whatever. I mean, to say I'm eating my veggie. And I got these few things of broccoli, which ain't gonna be much, but then I honestly planned on having to go back to the market because I really just didn't know what all I would need or how much I would need because I always run out or don't have enough or have too much of something. So as I do this and prepare for this more, I'll probably get a better feel at like exactly how many packs of spinach or how many things of broccoli or whatever I need. So let me see if y'all can zoom into the spinach. Let's see what y'all think. And is the spinach in y'all? Oh crap, hold up. I still can't figure out my camera. Is the spinach in? Y'all think it's cool? I think it's cool. You know? The longer you cook it, the more it's gonna shrink. So I think this is cool. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to start putting these in the meal prep so I can see how many containers how many meals it'll, you know, make for me. And then I'm gonna make the broccoli. That rice is still boiling, so that rice water is still boiling. So all right, so got the meal prep containers. I'm gonna try to go for 3 ounces.
The moon's aglow in the mirror, just you and I. The aux is tuned for it. It's survive. The sky is vivid, no ceiling. Dry clouds in the air. Girl, your energy is on fire.
All right, so that got me. Like, so 2 bags got me 6 containers. Not bad, not bad. And the spinach ain't turning out bad. I ain't gonna hold you. Little bland, just a little. I know this ain't 3 ounces. It's all good. All right, so I don't think I have enough broccoli, but like I said, I'll just be planning on going to the market soon anyway. But I basically got 2 things of broccoli, and I forgot how many ounces per meal that I would want to do the broccoli, but this is what we got so far. It's so hard to kind of predict what's enough, because I just, like I said, I don't meal prep often, so cut these stalks up a little bit, and I'm going to pour them in this pot here. I'm gonna steam them. Shove it in there. Well, normally, I think I'm gonna get some butter too. Put in there. But I don't know if I have butter. So. Little seasoning sauce. Damn, my rice water still ain't boiled yet. Let's check on my ground turkey. Look like it's coming along. It's coming along. Still very pink. I want it to be a little more brown. Just a little more brown. So hopefully it gets there really soon, but I think I'm gonna change burners. I'm gonna put the broccoli back here. The rice cooking is slow as hell. The broccoli back here, with the rice here, so it can finally start boiling. And we be in there.
Basically, the idea is.
All right, so I put this pot on a bigger burner, and rice. Water start boiling. So I got this 4 cups of rice, this is 2 cups of rice, so we got 6 cups of rice. And once our rice is done, we'll be able to put them in the containers. Shouldn't take, I don't put no seasoning on my rice just because if something is too salty, the rice is going to bland it out. It's going to even it out. There's too much seasoning somewhere, the rice is going to even it out for me. So that's just my take. That's how I look at it. Ew, I got a piece of onion skin in my rice. Hot. All right, so looks like we got our, the rice is done. Everything is kind of just about done. But so now I'm just going to add the rice to the meal. Bam. Now we're going to add that chicken. I'm gonna add that turkey. I think they're just about done. I know the broccoli's done. So I'm gonna do 6 ounces of ground turkey. I think it turned out pretty good. What y'all think? I think it turned out pretty good. It smells good. Hopefully it tastes good. Let me taste it. I might be like, shit, let me finish cooking it. It ain't done. Definitely bland. It could use more seasoning. It could use more. I'm gonna keep it a buck. It could use a little more seasoning. It's that 99%, so I'll say use a little more seasoning. But I also got some A1 steak sauce, so that might do the job too. Yeah, definitely is not the 93% lean. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pour some more out now. Right, garlic. Right, onion. Right, and salt. I think you need a lot of salt. Hopefully I don't over salt it, but I forgot it's that 99% lean, so now I know. But we'll see. I think I'll be able to doctor it up more as I'm eating it. See if I can be a big boy with this though. All right, I'm making my other ones. I got some. My broccoli is done. I kind of burnt the broccoli, man. Damn, I turned it off, but it was still cooking. About 4 ounces of broccoli. That's the chicken. I'm gonna do like, it's 3 ounces of broccoli. Yeah, that's 2 ounces. Nothing crazy. The vegetables don't really matter. It's the protein. All right, y'all, we did it. This is my Manifesting Stardom vlog. Thank y'all for Manifesting Stardom vlog. Thank y'all for tuning in for another episode. I got about 17 meals done. This is my leftover one where they didn't quite make the measurements. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not crazy about how the ground turkey tastes. I do realize that it's 99% lean, which means that it does not have barely any fat. It's not gonna hold on to that seasoning. So I got my A1 steak sauce. I seasoned it some more, and I'll probably just do a little salt and pepper when I eat it. But most importantly, the gains is gonna gain, baby. But thank y'all for tuning in to another episode. Let me know what else y'all want to see. Let me know what y'all want to see more of. Thank you for taking this journey with me to manifesting my stardom, my dreams, my life as an artist, as a singer, to be the greatest singer and entertainer in the world. Tune into the next episode. Peace.